Can you hear me now? All right. So for those who don't know me, my name's Mary, and I know. Oh my God, they're not funny. Shut up. So yeah, my name's Mary, and you might think that that's an easy name that no one could fuck up. It's only 4 letters, and I would tell you, you are wrong. Every now and then, someone decides my name should be longer, and they'll add an extra letter, which is usually an R, and they'll pronounce it as Mary.
M-A-R-I-E.
That too. And then sometimes people decide my name isn't short enough, and they'll pronounce it as Mayor, which is also 4 letters. This is not a new name. It's been around for a while. It's even very heavily featured in an old popular book of fiction. Yet here we are. So some of you may have noticed by now that I have a fucking dot in the middle of my face. That shit is real. I was not born with it. It just sort of appeared over time with wisdom and life experience, so I guess hashtag blessed. But it's awkward to have that on my face when I go to get my eyebrows done at an Indian place. Because yeah, exactly. All the Middle Eastern women that work there, they all have like a little jewel affixed to their face by glue or magic. And in walks my pasty white ass, and I have these really bad 90s eyebrows. They kind of look like sperm that are trying to swim across my face and achieve the same goal to fertilize the egg that is my dot. And that's a visual you don't see, and I'm not gonna apologize for it because I see that shit every day. So a little more about myself. I'm 38 years old. That guy's still talking.
Could be half Indian.
I might be, but I'm not. So I'm 38 years old, happily married, but there's one thing it's kind of hard to admit out loud, but I can't have children because I hate them. It sounds harsh, but the truth fucking hurts. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with any of that bullshit. Like, you have to do everything for that child. You have to feed it, clothe it, bathe it, not call it it. And then on top of all the normal crap, you have to teach that child to be a good person. And to that, I say, fuck that. I'm not that good of a person. What do you want me to teach this child? Like, what if I raise the next Jeffrey Dahmer or Charles Manson? You know that shit's on me. Because every time those stories come out, people are like, what do you think was wrong with those parents? And I'd be like, hey, I got a dot on my face. I don't know what you wanted me to do. I should be held to a different standard here. So yeah, that's my face. Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, can't have children, no thank you. I mean, last week alone, I had my own shirt on, not only backwards, but also inside out. And do you want to know how long it took me to realize that? I didn't. So now you want me to dress myself and a child. That's not gonna go well for probably both of us. I'm such a mess that I get anxiety going to the grocery store. Has anyone experienced when you get stuck on a loop in the store with a person who fucking sucks? You know you have. This is the shopping buddy experience. So you might not notice at first you have a shopping buddy, even though you see him in the produce section, touching all the fucking apples, and you're like, that's gross, okay. Next few aisles, you don't really pay attention, but by that 3rd aisle, for some reason, this is when the guy starts leaving his cart maybe a little too much in the middle, and you gotta swerve to go around it. Oh, you just wanna slap him in the teeth. And this is the point in the trip when your shopping cart, which has been fine the whole time, one of the wheels starts to do the thing. You know the thing? This fucking bullshit, like a wheel doesn't move like that. What is it doing? So now you're just super pissed because you gotta deal with the guy, the fucking wheel. And it doesn't matter where you go, he is just there all the time. Like, I'll skip aisles to try to like avoid my new best shopping buddy friend, and it doesn't work. I'll hide out in aisles I don't need to be in. I'll be in the shampoo aisle to kill some time, and he shows up there too, even though he's bald. I don't know what the fuck. So finally, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Get all the crap on my list, beat him to the checkout, you bitch. And then you get all your crap in the car and you're like, I need to sit for a minute and like collect my thoughts and get to my Zen moment. So you put on some white girl bullshit music like Kelly Clarkson or fucking Journey. I like them both. And then after a minute, you're like, all right, I feel okay. I think I can go out to the world again. And then you look over and you realize that motherfucker parked right next to you. And that's all I have for you guys today. Don't poop anyone in the face.
All right, Mary Horton, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Woo. And don't stop believing.